All right, everybody. So the CPTS Winter 2024 event started on Monday, and so that's going on right now. I already had my match. I played against Screwball, and I got myself kicked in. Um, Yeah, because I'm not within more than like 30 seconds in, so I can't use the words I would want to use because YouTube will. Well, I'm not getting monetized anyways, but you guys know. Good YouTuber habits to not curse within the first, 3 minutes of the stream, right? So let's just not do that part. Um, but Screwball was a wonderful Australian gentleman who had the day off. And so I took advantage of that and got rocked because I was not expecting to play that day. The new Wormblade, because Screwball is running the updated Wormblade. Um, they rocked my intercession pretty good, and then he won initiative for 3 rounds in a row. So all of those things kind of did some things. I definitely made some errors. I streamed it earlier. Uh, but I chalk it up to I haven't been playing that much, and that's why I like playing these CPTS tournaments. They give me a chance to get going here. We also had Zero Cool and Caesar. They already had their game, so Zero Cool is running Exaction Squad, and Caesar is running uh, the Blades of Cain. So Exaction Squad into Blades of Cain, interesting. Now Zero Cool is a CPTS vet. I've run into him a few times. I don't remember if I run into Caesar, but he has. But yeah, Zero Cool running the Exaction Squad there. Definitely, uh, definitely put him. Assume depending on what Caesar ran, those parrying ability of those shields and being able to uh, shoot into engagement range, that can really do some things for the Exaction Squad there. So that kind of makes sense. I wonder which mission and map they played. Um, then we had ABC Sean in Outer Siberia. Outer Siberia was running. Where is he? Warp Coven. Ooh, we have a Warp Coven win against Blooded. No, I'm sorry, against Elucidian Star Striders. Wow, that's an upset right there. Um, that is an upset right there. Congratulations, Outer Siberia. Um, that I would have loved to have seen when that happened right there. See what made that happen. Um, a 922 win. That's a big upset right there against the Lucidian Star Striders. Although you know what, I bet you it was a blast play that just didn't get seen, because that is the one trick that that is a trick that can. It's not the one trick, but it's definitely a trick that they can use. Um, that can really get people caught out. So a flying sorcerer with blast can definitely do some things right there. We also had Kiddo Crew. I do not remember your name, but I know you're a big part of the Kill Team community. I do not remember your actual name. I've seen you on Goonhammer. I've seen the things you've won, and you won that kick-ass sword. So, good for you. And he was running Chaos Cults, the you know the fallen bad boys here, and he was playing into DC Freed, who was, I believe, running Scout Squad. Yeah, that's going to be a rough matchup for the Scout Squad. Um, a lot of heavy weapons that can lay down the hurt. Not saying that the shotguns couldn't do anything, but definitely it's uh, they don't have a lot of melee presence, and yeah, just getting charged and um, parried out by the cultists, and then mutated into, that could do a number on you. All right, so then we've got the rest of these. Now it is a 61 person event. or I'm sorry, 62 person event. So we'll see what's going on with this one here. So we still got a few other of these. We got Shane versus Grandmaster T, also known as Lit Torch. Um, and so he's going to be that's going to be an interesting matchup. Shane is running higher tech again. He loves his higher tech here um, on TTS. Maybe we'll see him running it this year in person. And Lit Torch is running. Let's see, where are you, he's running Chaos Demons. Oh man, he's running his Heart faction here. So I'm gonna give it to Shane on this one. Shane is running both his Heart faction and a team that is doing really well competitively. Not saying that those pink horrors can't do some work. I played against them. I played, and we'll talk about that with the other matchup that's happening as well. Where are you, Sawyer? I don't see. Where are you, Sawyer? I don't see you here. Oh, there you are. We'll talk about that matchup coming up here. But just pinks into higher tech. I don't think that I don't think it's going to do what they want it to do, especially with the mobility of the some of the units on higher tech circle, and then just the reliability of the shooting, the resurrection protocols. Yeah, that's it's not going to be a great one there. We got the Elite One versus Mask Master. Mask Master running his Inquisition as normal, and then with his RPG, his Warhammer 40k RPG inspired names. I think he's running Dark Heresy with some friends, and this is he's naming them after the characters in his Dark Heresy games, the FFG ones, if I remember right. Um, I've only played Wrath and Glory, great system, but haven't played the other ones, the Dark Heresy series, D100 games. The Elite One is doing Phobos. Oh, Phobos into Intercession or into Inquisition. I gotta give it to Inquisition because Phobos live and die on Vanguard, double shooting, all those things, and being able to to stop those is going to be real rough. Um, Also depends on the certain things. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Tykes, T Aches, all these are screen names. They're not meant to be read out loud. Versus Samson. Samson is running the Vet Guard, and Takes is running Void Dancer Troop. Ooh, that's going to be a fun one. It's going to be terrain dependent. Um, this is a toss up. It could go 50-50. But I think I'm going to give it to the Invulns here. Uh, just give it to the Invulns there. And although they need their 2-for-1s. But no, I'm going to give it to the Invulns and the Fly. If they can if they can fly and get into the Demo Man and other things and just knock out those pieces, they can probably do that. Yeah. Sensor versus Devious Brute. Some CPTS veterans here. Sensor Lock. Bob running the Wormblade. They did a number on me. And Bob is a great player. And then Devious Brute is running BOK. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one to Sensor. Because BOK they want to get up close, and that's also where um, the Wormblade also do their damage, and then with being able to slink into hiding, displace, climbing ropes, all those things, I think I give the mobility to Wormblade, and so that's where I'm going to go with this one. Jorm the Drone and Vladislav Muka. Yep. Again, like I said, screen names, guys. We're going to be going with a few of these. So Vladislav, I want to say Vladislav is from the European contingent, and he just joined us this year. But I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just going. I swear I've seen him in the EU competitions. We got Gellerpox infected, and we've got Jorm is going to be running. Let's see here. Where are you at, Jorm? Legionnaire. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Legionnaire here. The just the um, with the um, actually, I wonder, is he running Slanesh? I think he's not. I think he's running Nurgle and Corn. So I'm not, it's not going to be an auto win because he's not running the Slanesh one, but um, the double knife guy, uh, not the butcher, what's his name? I have to open up the stupid thing, aren't I, to remember the stupid name. The Shrive Talon, there we go. Um, the Shrive Talon is definitely going to be a big winner for that. So unless Vladislav can do anything about that butcher, he's going to get tied up, locked up in combat, and that's going to be bad news bears for everybody. Lovis, we have not received a anything from, so we might be not getting anything from him. Tahu is playing Hyrotech, so without knowing what this one's going, I'm going to give it to Omega Tahu. Carlos the Dwarf is running. Yeah, let me close that one down. Is running Orc Commandos, the Bad Boys versus Mana Wars. Wormblade. Ooh, two sneaky teams here. I am going to give it to Commandos on this one. I think that with their Just a Scratch, I can negate a lot of the Cult Ambush shenanigans. Um, they the Grot can do mission actions and has the Super Conceal um, to avoid the sniper. So they're gonna have to get their other guys up close to deal with them. And if they do that, that means that they're going to get in charge range of the Commandos where they do not want to be. So I'm going to give this one to Commandos. We got Young Chef versus um, Sir Chastafel. Sir Chastafel, if I remember right, is running Legionary. Yep. And then Young Chef is running Blooded, so it's Chaos on Chaos Violence over there. Let me think here. I forget if he is running. Let me see here. Nope, gonna have to open this. And my cat, of course, decided to get in front of the keyboard here. Nurgle, Corn. Yeah, so very, very bare bones roster here. Not a whole lot. I Let's see. We're going Nurgle, Corn. Oh, Nurgle, Corn. I see. He economy of space parsimony here. Um, the Okay, not that bare bones after all. Uh, I think I'm gonna give it to. I think I'm gonna give it to the blooded player here, but you know what? I've seen Sir Chest a few times. I think he might have the edge. No, I'm gonna give it to blooded. Okay, Sawyer versus Ixodor. Sawyer's the other Demons player. I played against him. I think it was like round one or two of the last CPTS. And Sawyer is a golden ticket winner from South America. Um, so he's doing really, he took them to Worlds. Uh, so he knows exactly what he's doing with them. He's bringing a mix of fire teams. Of course, he's got the Brimstone Horrors and the Blood Reapers, the Bloodletters. So we're running Corn and Zinch, and some Damon Nets too. That's right. He did not have the Nurgle guys, so but there's a healthy mix there. Versus Ixodor is running. the Death Watch. So it's a compendium versus compendium battle. But yeah, I'm going to give it to Ixidor. I'm sorry, to Sawyer, because the AP of the Death Watch is not going to do anything into those invulns, and they do have very good shooting. Uh, Matt Hole versus Saradango, aka Salad. Um, Matt is running his old favorites of the Void Dancer troop, and Salad is running Phobos. I think I give it to Void Dancers on this one. Matt has got a lot of experience with them. I know Sarah a is also from the Pacific region, Oceania region. Um, their time differential, Matt's on the east coast of the U.S. That's also going to play a big factor. Whoever gets the more favorable one, I think that will do some things. But yeah, just the 12 damage easily from Murderous Entrance. I'm going to give it to Phobos, to Void Dancers into Phobos on that one. We got Jay Fay, the I forget what his name is. I saw him on the Can You Roll a Crit podcast. He took intercession to LVO, but he is running Phobos on this one, trying to make elites work with the best elite team for the thing versus Micromancer and Micromancer's blooded, former CPTS winner Micromancer. Uh, so Matt, I think I'm going to give it to Micromancer here on this one. The blooded and Micromancer. Micromancer's got a lot of experience into elites on CPTS. So I think I'm going to give it to him. I haven't seen JFA running uh, a lot of Phobos. So, but I know Micromancer has been doing the blooded for a while, so I'm going to give it to him. It is open board, so that does, give JFA a little bit more play. But I'm going to say that it's probably going to be Micromancer. I'm going to bet we're going to see a lot of charges and shooting into melee and things like that from Micromancer. We got Benorama versus Tick Lord. Benorama is going to be running the Wormblade, and Tick Lord is running the Farstalker Kinband. So that's going to be a battle, another stealth battle right there. Oh man, you know, Tick Lord has been maining those Kroot since they come out. So let's see what he can do on this one. We got Zach DW and Vivek. Vivek, I know, is I think he came in second place at LVO, maybe second. And so he's running Veteran Guard from Canada. And then Zach DW is running Novitiates. So we've got Vet Guard and Novitiates. Think I give it to. I think on this one I give it to Novitiates. I think they've got what it takes to do some fun stuff into Vet Guard. Uh, even with because they've got the bodies to not match, but they've got a lot of bodies, and they have better melee, and I think they can do some stuff. But Vivek is a very strong player, so we'll see what happens. But I think I'd give that to Novitiates there. Dragor and Brown Librarian. So Dragor is playing Inquisitorial Agents as well, and Brown Librarian is bringing Kasrkin. I think I got to give it to Inquisition right there, because they have all of their strengths, none of their weaknesses. When they can bring. Actually, are they bringing Kasrkin? That's a great question. No, Royal, where are you? There you are. We've got, again, I think they're bringing their Dark Heresy characters, as I understand it. So we got the Navis Breachers, and we got the Vet Guard and Arbites. I think I'm going to say that they're going to do better than just pure Kasrkin. Uh, Ooh, this is a fun one. Oh man, I hope they stream this one or they record this one. Uh, George, if you're listening, put the see if you can get drop dice don't count to do this one, because I want to see you and Kellen go into this. Kellen Foster, another uh, world champion, and George Oust, another luminary of the scene, big CPTS modeler. Um, so we've got Kellen. He's running Compendium Ecclesiarchy, right? So I'm very interested to see why he's doing that. Versus Oust is running the Novitiates. So, oh man, this is JV versus varsity here. I am super interested in this one. I don't know which way this is going to go. I'm going to give it to Oust just because I think that they're a better team, but I don't know what Kellen's got up his sleeve. This is going to be a great one, guys. We got Voradors and no, wait, you told me how to pronounce this. Verators. I forget what it was. It's the stupid um, le- uh, Legacy of Kain guy. Okay. Versus Skyline 50. Skyline, what do I know about you? Do I know anything about you? I forget. Guys, there's 60 players here. I'm not going to remember everybody's names from everything that we've been doing. So Skyline is doing Commandos, and then um, Skyline is doing Commandos, and Verators, Voradores, is running. Where are you, Voradores? There is doing the Felgor. So Commandos into Felgor. I think I might give this one to. I want to see. I think the Felgor can do that. I think they can. I think they can take that off. So we got Finos and Shinort. You guys, that, if I can't make fun of your screen names, what's the point of having a screen name, right? So Finos is running Blades of Cain. Lots of Blades of Cain here. People are probably trying before they buy in. And then Shinort is running Pathfinders. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. This is, talk about skews. It's open board. I'm gonna go with Pathfinders. They got buffed. Let's see what they're doing, right? See how they're doing. The Bravados versus Private Public. Private Public, I know, is from the another fellow Texan out of the San Antonio region. Hoping to see him in person whenever I go up there for another event. Let me know, man, if you're going to be at any of these. If you see this one, he's running his Hearthkin Salvagers. And then we got the Bravados is running Intercession. He's running an interesting Intercession list. Where are you, the Bravados? Yeah. He's going to be running, I believe it's Dueler and Stealthy, which is an interesting match. Dueler is going to be interesting, and Stealthy. Now, Stealthy, you know what? I don't even remember what Stealthy does. Is that the one that lets you retain? Because I know it's. Let me look that up here real quick. So. Well, we can do it over here. Kill team intercession. Go away, acrobat stuff. Why do I have to sign in again, guys? Why do I have to sign in? All right, whatever. Yes. Go away. Do. Where did I skip it already? They don't have it labeled very well. There we are. Abilities, there. Okay, so stealthy. Uh, okay, retain a normal save from cover as a crit save. That's going to be interesting into Hearthkin. That is a counter to Hearthkin. Um, Now it's got a lot of the more than six, but I mean for Hearthkin, oof, yeah, I'm gonna give that one. Sorry, Private Public, I'm gonna give that one to Bravados. I think there's um, just enough firepower that if he's within six of you, that's not where you want to be. And then if he's not with if and if he's outside of six, he's going to be getting that cover save and block nullifying your ability. So I'm going to give it to the Bravados on that one. But interesting choices. That's a curious one. We got Ban Ryu versus False Prophet. Um, False Prophet is running the Commandos, and then Ben Ryu is running Pathfinders. Commandos into Pathfinders. I think Commandos um, uh, had that bonus even at the very beginning. They were a counter to Pathfinders, so I think I'm going to give it to the Commandos here, but we'll see. Uh, Ban Ryu is a good player, if I remember right. I think I've played against him a few times. Um, then we got Mormagil and Kiratsi. I think this is like Kiratsi's uh, Kiratsi's first tournament, so that's gonna definitely make some things here. Mormagil has been in a few, is a CPTS veteran, if I remember right. So Mormagil is running Commandos versus Kiratsi is playing Farstalker. I'm gonna give it to the Commandos on that one. Um, Playing Tugboat, aka Snowman, aka Leander Garrett. No, Leander? Yes, one of the Garrett boys. I forget which one. Um, is playing into Fatty P, aka what's his name now? Schmedium, aka Kanye did something wrong, aka yeah. You can't stick with a single screen name, huh? But yeah, that I understand why you had to change this one. And thank you for changing some of these around because uh, this is a children's channel. But he's playing Wormblade into uh, Void Dancer Troop. Oh, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna have to give it to. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Garrett boy on this one. That's definitely got some things. We got Paul uh, into Mad. Mad. What do I know about you, Mad? I know a few things about you. I just can't remember. Um, Keeping screen names and people's actual names, and what we have on BCP versus reality is, or on TTS. It's I got there's too much going on, guys. We need somebody should make a video about that. It'll probably be me. But anyways, Mad's running Void Guard, and Paul is running Void Dancer Troop again. So it's going to be um, Elf on Elf Violence. I think on this one, oh, I don't know. That new charge thing might make a difference here. Um, but no, it's not gonna. I think it's gonna go Void Dancer on this one. I'm gonna give it to the Void Dancers. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Paul on this one. Could be, again, there's a lot of players, a lot of variables here. Um, we got Bob the Bandit and the Falconer. Falconer has been in a few of CPTS, and Bob the Bandit, I'm not sure I remember him doing too many of these. Playing Hand of the Archon into Blooded. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to give it to the Blooded on this one. Ray Yeti into the Wasp. Oh, this is going to be another fun one. The Wasp, if I remember right, is running elves. No, he's running Hearthkin. He's running dwarves, other side. And